Welcome, everyone! A professional fisherman was traveling at about 50 miles per hour when his boat violently spun out after hitting a submerged dock platform. The Grey River in New Zealand is notoriously turbulent and unpredictable, often leading to rough rides and crashes like this.
Boom.
Rescue boats are supposed to be highly secure and reliable, but this one had a major flaw.
Holy.
Hold it up! Hold it up!
Stopping during a rowing race in a narrow river like this is simply asking for disaster.
Push your
When such a massive ship is bearing down on yours, there's nothing you could do but watch. Due to high speed in a narrow canal, a ship lost control due to strong hydrodynamic forces, causing it to collide with another. Proof that confidence doesn't beat physics.
I got it! Hey, baby! Ê, tắm lên! Quên kìa! Quên!
This container ship tried everything in its power to stop, including dropping the anchor, but it had too much momentum, causing it to ram into the dock.
No, Charlie, stop the kill.
In a dangerously brave act, this small ship positioned itself between two much larger vessels in order to disrupt their whaling operation.
I warn you, stop all obstructive actions immediately. Keep away from missing money. This is Japan Coast Guard officer on board Missing Money. I warn you, stop all obstructive actions immediately. Keep away from missing money.
This unique vessel was intentionally designed to rotate into a vertical position in the water. These two were enjoying a thrilling boat ride, but then things took a turn.
Right?
Nothing like finishing on a high.
The lock that keeps the oar secure, called a gate, popped open, causing the boat to become unbalanced and capsize. Strong wind and uneven weight distribution caused this boat to tilt and take on water. This rower probably has a whole new appreciation for life after such a close call.
Heads! Snap! Look! Jackson!
After an accident that badly damaged its hull, this iron ore ship was declared beyond repair and deliberately sunk with roughly 150,000 tons of iron ore still inside. Riding in an airboat at high speed is fun, but you do risk losing balance like this one.
He's alright. He's alright. Give me the hand.
During a race, the strong winds caused the boats to struggle to maintain control, leading to a chaotic crash. Rule number 1 when driving a boat: if you see a tree, don't drive straight into it. Nothing worse than knowing there's an obstacle ahead, trying your best to avoid it, but still completely failing. An engine problem or a failed anchor caused the ship to find itself in a helpless position. The Teahupo'o surf spot in Tahiti is one of the most famous and dangerous in the world, and these boats got to see why. Another day, another airboat trying to run up a hill and failing. This small sailboat tipped onto its side, but thankfully the sailor was able to bring it back up quickly.
Go, go, go! Everything goes!
After about 40 years in service, the ship Lulu was intentionally sunk off the coast of Alabama, where it continues its life as an artificial reef. Getting your airboat stuck on such a small patch of grass must be quite the humbling experience. This riverboat found itself being pulled around by a malfunctioning cruise ship that continued moving forward uncontrollably, leading to a costly collision. A tumultuous ride along the Snake River, caused by changing water flow from an upstream dam.
Off power. What power? Oh, that damn line's got out. You're gonna have to go right, I think.
Sometimes boat accidents are caused by complicated mechanical failures or environmental conditions, and sometimes it's just bad driving.
Go up! Go up! Go up!
You can't let go of the main. If you let go of the main, you'll lose your power.
Small sailboats are prone to capsizing, so it's important for sailors to know how to right them.
Jump in, don't do it, jump in. That makes it turtle if you hold on.
An unfortunate instance of miscalculation and miscommunication. Thankfully, the damage was not severe.
Whoa! Hey. Back down. Go for the mark, go for the mark. Mark. Go up here. Oh. Pull it. Go for the mark. Pull it. Trim your sheets. Good. Pull out. Slowly.
The Lady Luck is a ship that was intentionally sunk in Florida to become an artificial reef, and it's since become a major tourist diving site.
Wow, it's really going.
Boy, there we go.
This boat performed an impressive jump, but then paid the price.
They just hit that rock and went like 30 feet in the air and then wrapped the boat right there.
This ship was sunk on purpose so it could reach the seafloor, where it'll become an artificial reef inhabited by marine life. friends were fishing in the Illinois River when a swarm of carp started launching out of the water all around them.
Oh my god. Oh my god. That was so cool. That was awesome.
This spot on the Ardèche River in France seems to catch a lot of kayakers off guard, as many of them lose control and end up hitting the rocks. Dinghy derby races can be quite dangerous, which is why they should only be done by professionals like the two people in this boat. And thankfully, despite the crash, neither of them were hurt. This jet boat found itself in very turbulent waters and was almost swept downstream by the current, but thankfully the driver was able to regain control quickly and steer out of trouble.
Come on.
During an Australian surf boat competition, this crew got hit by a particularly brutal wave.
Come on. Trial. How many? 1, 2.
This 49er, a high-performance sailboat, was pushing through strong winds when it lost control and capsized a few times, until it literally couldn't take it anymore.
Whoa.
A dinghy derby boat couldn't turn in time to avoid a fallen tree in the water.
I was looking down my point there. Yeah. You right? Yeah.
During a race, this airboat was going at around 100 miles per hour when it malfunctioned and couldn't slow down, causing it to slide out of the water and onto land. The front sail on this boat couldn't be rolled up, leaving it overpowered and causing it to crash into the pier. This marina in Croatia is quite narrow, making it tricky to get boats in and out, and in this instance, things didn't go as smoothly as one might have hoped.
I told you.
A boat got too close to the rocks and couldn't get out due to strong winds and inexperience. The marshals came to help, but that only made the situation even more chaotic. Jet sprint races require precise turns at speeds of around 60 to 80 miles per hour, which is why a single mistake can lead to a violent crash.
ladies and gentlemen. Wow. The rescue crew running. Real good. So we'll just give people a wait to please let the rescue crew do the job.
This kayaker tried to go down a narrow, rocky river, but the water was too shallow, causing the boat to hit rocks and flip violently. Another incident from Teahupo, showing just how merciless the waves there can be. The Fairfield New Venture served as a research vessel for 3 decades before being sunk and transformed into an artificial reef with a thriving marine habitat.
Hey, let's get out of here, says the one guy. The one guy's like, hey, we need to get off of here.
During a sailing race, one boat tried to take the position of another but misjudged the distance and ended up crashing right into it.
Oh! Oh! I got that on camera. Okay, let's go. 114.
Quick reaction time is essential in jet sprint racing, and this driver wasn't quick enough to make the turn in time. Even if you're an experienced kayaker, you should stay as far away from rocks as possible, and this shows exactly why.
Yep. Yeah. Woo! Oh.
This cargo carrier was making its way through the Holland Canal in Michigan when it hit shallow water, causing it to run aground. Riding a jet ski at high speed can be exhilarating, but one small mistake in balance or loss of control can flip it in an instant. Passing a smaller boat at high speed is widely frowned upon, as it can create strong ripples that might cause the smaller boat to lose control and crash.
Whoa, right into the woods! Oh my god!
The captain of this jet boat didn't know the area too well, causing it to reach shallow water and run aground.
Oh, he just ran it hard aground. All one ass in here where we don't know where he's at. It's stuck now.
Jet skis can reach speeds over 70 miles per hour, and when you ride them this close to each other, bad things can happen. This boat was fighting for its life against the strong winds. This man decided to put his jet ski to the test by riding it through the Jupiter Inlet in Florida, which is notorious for its strong currents and breaking waves. A kayaker was in a turbulent river when he was suddenly sucked into a hidden space under the rocks, called an undercut, trapping him until he managed to pull himself out. While leaving a port in Brazil, a large cargo ship lost control, causing it to crash into a ferry dock and inflict major damage.
Ei, já, dá pra amarrar agora 20, dá pra amarrar 18 agora, já passou.
A massive luxury yacht tried to pass through a narrow bridge, but unfortunately scraped against it and suffered some serious damage. This large boat was full of students celebrating prom, but unfortunately, this accident ruined the party.
Best happy hour ever.
Another jet boat crash caused by high speed and less than perfect handling. Going down a sluice might seem like the easy part of kayaking, but for the person in the back, it turned into a painful experience. The Kraken was a cargo ship that served for around 30 years, and now it rests on the floor of the Gulf of Mexico as an artificial reef. This 70-foot racing sailboat was traveling at high speed during a race when a sudden gust of wind hit, causing it to capsize.
Right, we need to get out of here. We need to get out of here. Get out. Get out.
The captain of this boat had already hit several other boats, but instead of stopping, he continued crashing into even more.
He's going for some more.
Oh my god, no! Oh my god! Stay in there. Oh my god! Oh my god!
As a result of a mechanical issue, the driver wasn't able to steer the boat, causing it to run aground. Like we said before, dinghy derbies can be extremely dangerous and are best left to professionals. And even though these two had a serious crash, neither of them was injured.
You right? Keep going, man. You're right. You right? Good duck, man. Good duck. Got that on GoPro.
This Estonian ferry suffered a technical malfunction that prevented it from slowing down, causing it to crash into the harbor dock. The boat was hit by strong winds, making it almost impossible to steer, and it ended up drifting into a buoy. With over 60 years of service in its history, this tugboat now serves as a thriving home for marine life at the bottom of the Gulf of Mexico. This container ship collided with a passenger ship, leaving visible scrape damage along its hull. Another artificial reef project in the Gulf of Mexico. This time it's a 40-year-old cargo ship that was built in Japan.
There she goes. Wow.
At 80 miles per hour, the jet ski hit a bump during a turn, causing the rider to lose control and crash into reeds. The ferry in Petersburg, Alaska was pushed by strong tidal currents, preventing it from stopping in time and leading it to crash into the dock.
Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh. No way!
Man, you got this on video.
Oh my gosh, the ferry just crashed into Ocean Beauty.
Another solid jet boat race run that ended in a crash after the driver lost control during a turn.